Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into this second palette from Ensley Reign. I did a part one, this is part two. The first one we used Nevermore, and then today we're gonna use Forevermore. I'm excited to play around with these. Ensley Reign has some gorgeous eyeshadows, the quality, the smoothness, the beautiful multi-chromes. So we're diving in, we're seeing what this palette can do. But you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos. If you like this video, make sure we hit a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look using the new release from Ensley Reign, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, today we are playing around with Forevermore from Ensley Reign. I did a part one to this and I swatched both the palettes because Ensley Reign sent these both to me. I'm so thankful that they gifted them to me and gave me a discount code for you guys, which is Ashley Lorraine. So if you guys decide to pick one of them, both of them, the whole collection up, you want to save a little money at checkout, use my code, I'd appreciate it. But I'm so thankful they sent these to me. I absolutely love their palettes, the color stories, the quality of their shadows. And then when they emailed me and said, hey, we're sending this to you, I was like, oh, I am over the moon. There's also a blush and highlighter palette that was released. There's some loose pigments and then some, I think there's 5 additional pressed shimmers and multi-chromes that I was looking at. Now, we used Nevermore the first day. And originally I was going to use Forevermore because this color story is gorgeous. It's got the pinks, purples, the shimmers. Multi-chromes are so beautiful and ethereal, and I was like, it's Valentine's Day, let's use something like pink and bubbly and beautiful. And then I swatched Nevermore and dark, moody. I got so many compliments on my eye look that I did with this palette, and I cannot wait to dive into it again. But we need to give this palette its day, and I am excited for it. I just got home a little while ago, made myself some lunch, and I was like, okay, we gotta sit down. I do have an appointment at 1, so I've got about an hour and a half that we can sit down and play around with this. I will pop the swatches in on the screen, but definitely go check out part 1 because I describe and like kind of go into each of the different shades and what I was feeling. I already know what matte shades I want to use, but I will probably swatch the shimmers to get a better idea, especially once I've done my base as far as like the pinkies and purpley shades that I want to use. But let me go ahead and prime the eyes. Go and check out part 1 if you haven't already. That way you see both sets of swatches, but I'll be right back. Starting out, I'm going to go into Love Spell. Very light baby pink. I'm going to put that in the crease and the outer V. I don't know that it's necessary, but I want to give kind of that light, airy look to it. This does have a little bit of like a cool tone hue to it. Very pale, but I am seeing some payoff. This step might not have been necessary. I probably could have used it at the end just to kind of blur out the edge. It's fine. Now that I'm seeing it on the eyelid, I'm realizing that I probably didn't need it. Maybe if I wanted to just do like a baby pink look, that would be it. All right, into Always and Forever. I was looking at Head Over Heels compared to Always and Forever, but I like the purpley tones of Always and Forever, not necessarily like the true pink. So this one I'm going to go a little bit lower in the crease. And of course the outer V. I really like that. I agree, like Love Spell, or I believe Love Spell should have been done at the end. It's fine. Playing around with makeup is just figuring out what works well for you and like how things work well together. This is a gorgeous shade though. And now I'm going to go into Heartstrings. I'm going to start out on my fluffy crease brush and then switch to my compacted smudge brush. Just ever so slightly right here in the outer V. And not too far in. I just want some of that shadowing right there. And now switching to my large compacted smudge brush. Ever so slightly. Right here in the lash line. Very pretty. I like that it's a little bit deeper here, whereas with the fluffy crease brush, I just have kind of like a brush of color. Okay, very pretty. Nice start. Now, I'm looking at the multi-chromes. There's 4 that I think I would use today. If I use Beloved, it would be in the inner corner and the brow bone. But I do still have my Cold Moon 2 highlighter palette on my desk, so that's also in the running. Okay, all 4 of those. So icy, so beautiful. Now, Forever, this marbled shade right here, which is on my ring finger, this has the pinks, the greens, the blues, the purples, silver, whereas the rest of them are very, like these 2 are varying shades of pink. And then this one kind of has like a scarab effect, but it also looks very watery, like liquid. Like, look how wet and icy those are. I kind of want to play with this one right here, which is that marbled shade. So I'm going to go into Forever. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It looks like stained glass because there's so many different shades. I'm just tapping it into place so there's all the different colors popping through. And then no extra product. I'm going to go in with the silicone spatula and I'm just going to finesse this inner corner so it doesn't have like my crinkles, and just in the outer edge. I don't really want to mess too much of this up because it looks so gorgeous, like fractured light on the eyelid. That is breathtaking. Okay, let me go do this eye, some base products. I will be back because we have to finish off this eye look. Okay, you guys, I need to finish off this under eye. I like how it's coming together so far, and I think we're probably going to deepen up that purple a little bit more, but I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, we're going to go into Always and Forever. This one on my little tiny compacted smudge brush. I'm going to pat it into place and then blend it forward. I'm also going to go into my fluffy crease brush on it and place it right here at this outer edge, just to make sure it's prominent. So after I applied it, because there's glitter right here, I am wiping my brush off. That way I'm not blowing the glitter out too far from where I want it to be. Okay. Now going into Heartstrings on my little tiny smudge brush. Just in the outer edge, not too far forward either. All right, and then with my large compacted smudge brush, just on the lash line, ever so slightly. I don't normally do purple eyeliner, but like this is really pretty. Beautiful effect. Now I need to clean off my brush because I am going to go back into the palest shade that I used. So going into Love Spell, just on my fluffy crease brush on the outer edge. It's there just slightly. And going back into Always and Forever because it did pale it up a little bit on the inner portion. Marley. What are you barking at? Guys, I'm dog sitting Luke's sister's dog. And Marley is a big teddy bear. What are you barking at? Dixon's passed out. He's no longer standing watch. And Marley's infatuated with Sochu. He's never seen a cat before. And then he always sees her. I think she's the only cat he's ever seen. And he just stares at her. Marley, come here. Do you want scratches? He's like, no, I'm staring at the cat. How dare I? All right, we also need to do inner corner and brow bone. I did go ahead and use Cold Moon 2 on my cheeks, but I think I'm gonna go into Beloved for the inner corner and brow bone just to see. So icy, so beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, I really like that. Sometimes you don't need to do anything over the top. Like this highlighter is definitely more than I needed, but you can keep it pretty simple on the brow bone and the inner corner when everything else is a little bit dramatic. Kind of like diamonds, like the Fenty Diamond Balm. All right, let me go do brows, liner, mascara, and lips. I'll be back for the final look. Okay, you guys, I'm back and this is the final look. I really like how my eyes turned out. I was hoping for that pinky shade to pop through like more than the purple, but I like how it looks right now. It's kind of got that like electric purpley pink to it. Very interesting. I like just overall, I love how this looks. When I'm thinking about both palettes though, I love both of them equally. I did have a lot of fun with this one, like nice, dark, and moody. I don't know why I've been into dark and moody type of colors where they're a little bit more deep and grungy, but this is fun, and I don't play with pinks as much as I would like. I've done a couple in the past, but I don't, like, I find myself reaching for deeper, darker shades. I don't know why. But you guys, this color story, it's gorgeous. The shimmers are beautiful. You've got some really beautiful pinky tones. I love how this shade right here, which is Forever, is on the eyes. On camera, I don't think it's doing it justice, but if you look closely in the mirror, it just looks like shattered, like colored glass on the eyes. Very gorgeous. And then using this purple just to kind of give a like wispy wing. Very beautiful. I don't do wings as like colorful wings. I used to do my liquid liner and a nice wing, but I haven't done that recently. So to play around with my eyeshadows just to get that like kind of feathered out look, I'm really liking this. Let me know your thoughts. Did you pick up Forevermore? Are you picking up either of these two palettes? I want to know. Put it in the comments. Did you pick up the blush palette, which is in my, like, I've got that purchased. It should be on its way here soon. I'm really looking forward to playing around with that. But you guys, let me know your thoughts. Put it in the comments. Let's have that conversation. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. If you like this video, make sure to hit a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.